good part of me that you might have to cultivate a little bit of challenge. See, judgment's not the problem. It's the decisions and actions you make and take as a result of the assumptions that you make because of your judgments. When I was 45, I had a life-changing accident. I had to use a cane, a walker, and even a wheelchair to get around. While it's been 4.5 years since I've used a cane or a walker, I still use a wheelchair in the airports when flying. And the looks that I get from people, as if to say that I'm abusing the system. Have you ever been looked at like that? Yes. See, empathy is about curiosity. And you can't have empathy without emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is bringing together your head, your heart, and your gut so that you can be empowered when you're experiencing difficulties and not be derailed by them. So I want to introduce you to two really cool characters. Grace walks dignified. She spreads goodwill. And acceptance stands tall even during the darkest of storms, knowing that while they can't change the storm, they're creative enough to dance through it. With great power comes great responsibility, as Spider-Man showed us. And Wonder Woman says, don't raise your hand to be seen before you're willing to extend it. Empathy is not just giving up because somebody has a challenge. Are you willing to extend your hand? You get to make the choice. And I'm here today to make you all superheroes because I created an acronym just for you. I want you to consider modeling compassionate communication, assuming positive intent, incorporating the principles of inclusion and belonging, and offering empathy before accusation. Now, when there's a lot of chaos, does that make your heart race just a little bit? Urgency causes chaos, so we have to slow down. Otherwise, we're going to assume that the person at the top of the hill is kicking the person down when actually the one at the bottom's arm is paralyzed and he's helping him up. Are you pulling people to get to the top, or are you stepping on them to get to the top? Principles of inclusion and belonging is not just about race, but that's an important one, really important. But it's your ability to be able to say yes and to everyone, every idea. You get to be the bridge from the challenge to the connection. When you take time, you actually save time. Did you know that 42% of turnovers are preventable but ignored? We heard it from the empathy chief over here. You got to have the conversations. We heard it from Radical Candor. You've got to say it. Are you willing to stretch out your hand and get to know people and find out what's going on? Because honestly, when you do, you will create within your organization connection, collaboration, hey, and even currency, right? You actually save money. So consider your methods today. What's working? What's not working? Because again, it takes time to save time. You know the expression, it takes money to make money? Same thing, it takes time to save time. So you can create Team Awesome. They can be productive, they can be happy, they can be joyous, they can be effective, and you can be a world-class leader who works and plays. So I want to invite you, and I hope you'll accept my invitation, to put on your super cape, to see the whole apple, to walk with grace and acceptance, and to center empathy into your leadership and beyond. Are you willing to take the invitation? Raise your hand. Thank you.
Nice job. Thank you, Misha.
Thank you.